Hi everyone, it's Ethan Orban back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another album review, and today we're going to be talking about Lil Keed's first posthumous album, Keed Talk to Him Too, which I was pretty excited for. I used to be really big into Lil Keed's music from about 2018 to 2021, especially through COVID. I really listened to a lot of Lil Keed. Kind of sort of fell out of the listening over the past 2 years, I guess, but yeah, I mean, I used to really be a big fan of Lil Keed. Started listening to him in grade 12 in high school, and then, yeah, I mean, finished, or I guess really stopped listening to him, like I said, about 2 years ago. So, yeah, anyways, we're going to talk about this album. I'm not going to give you guys my, thoughts on the album as a whole, since it is a posthumous release, and I feel like that's a little unfair. Although it does sound like Lil Keed did work on this project, but who knows? I'm not 100% sure. If you guys know, please let me know. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about it. Again, just going to do this pretty standard, same as my other album reviews. Just going to go through each song individually and give you my thoughts. So, with that being said, let's get into the track list. And of course, starting off, we have Go See, which overall is a decent song, a nice little intro, but it wasn't anything too special. I didn't really care for it all that much, but moving on to Bags to the Sky, I really like the ethereal style of production, and I feel like that kind of suits the melodic flows that Lil Keed has, or had, I guess, unfortunately. But yeah, I really liked this song. It's some really great production. I think Keed's flow on the chorus is really catchy, and I really enjoy that as well. So, moving on to Muso Kuso. I expected to like this song just because I like Lil Keed and I like Nav, as separate artists. So putting them together, I definitely enjoyed that. Definitely not for everyone, but excuse me, the first 45 seconds of the song, I thought Lil Keed was Thugger, to be honest, which is totally okay. It's alright to take some sounds from other artists every once in a while, but yeah, I just thought it was Young Thug, but of course Keed has quite a distinct voice, I feel. I really enjoyed the Nav feature on this production as well, and it was some good production. I enjoyed this song a decent amount. This is one of the few songs that I'm taking out of this album that I've been listening to, and I'll give you those songs after. But moving on to SRT, crazy catchy flow from Lil Keed on the chorus that I really love. A decent feature from Got It, but I really like the chemistry between Lil Gotti and Lil Keed. I think that they have really good chemistry together. This is not the first time they've collabed either, so that's really nice, and I really love the production on this song. The hard-hitting drums are really awesome. It sounds wicked in my car with the subs. Really enjoy this song. But moving on to Hottest, dude, this song is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. A very awesome verse from Big Sean to start off this song. It kind of dips in quality a little bit after that Big Sean verse is over, but I still overall really enjoy this song. And yeah, really like that song. And that 4-song run from Bags to the Sky to oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. Bags to the Sky to How Many. That 5-song run, those are my 5 favorite songs from the album, to be fair. So that's pretty dope. But I guess moving on to How Many, I absolutely love the drums throughout this song. I think Keed does carry Offset in this song. I don't think Offset's verse is anything special, although I do like that he mentions losing his brother. So shout out to Offset there, of course. Shout out to Takeoff. Shout out to Lil Keed. Rest in peace to both of them. But yeah, I really love Lil Keed's flow, how he is saying how many. I know it's very repetitive, similar to SRT, repetitive chorus, but honestly, I just find it works so well, and I really love it. So shout out to Lil Keed there as well. But let's move on to Get Money. I was looking forward to this song, seeing the trippy feature, but overall, I'm not a big fan of the production, and that's kind of the only, or that's the big part of the song that I'm not a huge fan of. The only part of the song I really enjoyed was Trippy's verse. Wasn't a big fan of the rest of the song, so this isn't one that I've been taking with me. But moving on to Think About It. Overall, a decent song. Nothing too special in my opinion. Moving on to Long Way to Go. I think this was actually one of Keed's most popular unreleased songs before it was released. So it's good to see that got released, but overall, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's a decent song, and I like some of the flows, but overall, again, nothing special, nothing too enticing to me. But Moving on to Can't Fall Victim. I don't really care for this song at all, to be honest. I do kind of like the context of it, but overall, don't like the production. Don't really care for Keed's parts on this song, and I really don't like Casey's voice at all, so wasn't a fan of this song at all, unfortunately. But moving on to All I Want to Know. Again, I don't really care for this production. I don't care for this song much either. It's a very standard feature from Thug. I didn't think it was anything special. So overall, this song isn't anything special as well, in my opinion. Then moving on to Lost My Trust. A fine song and a fine feature from Corday. Again, nothing too crazy about this song, but moving on to Hitman. Really enjoying the chorus and drums. Overall, it is a good song. I haven't been revisiting that one all that much, but I feel like I should revisit it again because I did quite enjoy that song after the first couple listens, but it hasn't been in my rotation. And then similarly for the following song as well, which is Betty Boop. I really, really love what Keed does on this song. I think it's very unique, and I really, really like the style of that song, but I'm not a huge fan of that Carlay verse. I just wasn't a big fan of that at all. But I'm going to revisit that song later today, and then maybe it'll get into the rotation. We shall see. But moving on to Offland. Overall, a fine song and fine feature from Lil Jeremy. I've never heard of Lil Jeremy, but yeah, nothing too special in that song either, in my opinion. Moving on to Big Bag featuring Dolly White and Young Thug. Again, a decent song, nothing too crazy, nothing great from the features there. And similarly for the next song as well, which is Kickback, featuring Lil Gotti and Stick Baby. Again, nothing crazy from the features, not a crazy song. It's just a decent song overall. But moving on to Self-Employed, again, another decent song, nothing too special here for me either. And moving on to Love Me Again. Again, another decent song, nothing too special. And then moving on to the outro track, which is Thank You, Lord. This is a really beautiful song, to be honest. I really, really enjoyed this song. This is another one that I want to revisit because I think I would like it a little bit more upon another listen. But I really, really love Friday's lyrics, or vocals, sorry, on this production and on this song. It's a nice little tribute to Lil Keed as well. So a great way to close out the album, if you ask me. And overall, I did enjoy this album. Again, I went through a Lil Keed phase from like 2018 to 2021. Haven't really been listening to his music much lately, but it's nice to get some new Lil Keed in my rotation, that's for sure. So overall, let me know your guys' thoughts. What songs are you taking with you? Sorry, I guess I should mention the songs that I've been listening to the most is, like I said, that 5-track run from Bags to the Sky to How Many. So Bags to the Sky, Muso Kuso, SRT, Hottest, and How Many. Those 5 songs, but I am going to revisit, which ones was it? Hitman, Betty Boop, and Thank You, Lord, because again, I did enjoy those songs, and I think I'd like them more again with another listen, so we shall see. But again, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. RIP to Lil Keed.